There's two things in rugby. The greatest thing you aim for is one, your country winning.
Yeah.
Best feeling in the world. The second best feeling is England losing. And you're like, dope, I'm having a great weekend. Alrighty-roo!
I'm in the presence of a movie star.
Dun, dun.
We'll bring that up later.
Yeah.
I'm in the presence of a TV star. How's it, everyone? Welcome back to Game Time, episode 40. Sorry, guys. Sorry we missed a week, but we are back. We're back in the beautiful Redefined studio, and we're actually recording back-to-back episodes today and tomorrow because myself is going on a little bit of a ski trip with the missus. I'm going to test my neck muscles to see, to see how it does.
Find out.
And Josh has got some work lined up for him.
Yeah, bo. I gotta go do some filming.
But it's awesome to be back in the studio. Good to see you, Josh. I haven't seen you in like 10 days, bro.
It's been like 2 weeks.
It's like a record.
Yeah, it is. It is. We're putting records on the board now.
It's not a good record to have.
It's not. It's a terrible record to have.
It's almost
we've been chatting a lot.
Yeah, it's almost as big as the Ireland England record. But anyway, we'll talk about
that made me so happy. There's two things in rugby. The greatest thing you aim for is one, your country winning.
Yeah.
Best feeling in the world. The second best feeling is England losing. And you're like, dope, I'm having a great weekend.
Can't ask for more. Talk about winning.
Just saying.
This episode is recorded on the day that South Africa has beat India. So South Africa is through, which is amazing. Well done, boys. Brevis and Miller put up an unbelievable batting performance. And my friend Oliver Becker has won the Durban Open. And all the best for the guys for the Investec SA Open next week.
Go, Oliver!
Yeah.
Whee!
Good luck, boys. I know it's going to be a brilliant one, and it's in Stellenbosch. So if you have time,
sick.
In Stellenbosch, I'm not going to be here.
I'm not going to be here either. I might be, because I might come back over one of the weekends.
Yeah, so the SA Open is this weekend coming now. What are we looking at? The last weekend in February.
The last week? Yeah, no. You and I both aren't here.
Well, talking about golf,
yes.
I mean, I had one of the best weeks in probably my golfing history at Fan Court at the Entity Data Pro-Am. So brought to you by Standard Bank. I just said the full name. I just put it out there.
In case you guys are wondering. Yeah. So was it a great experience as a human being there, or was your performance
my performance on the golf course was shite.
Okay.
My performance in the pub was 100%.
Yes.
Or 99%.
Okay.
It was one day that I unfortunately bailed out. But it was a lot of fun because got there the Wednesday. So it was my birthday the Tuesday. This is now a long time ago when we're talking about more than...
I forgot about that. It was your birthday on the Tuesday.
That was my birthday on the Tuesday.
I know I have a story to tell you about that night, and I don't know if you and everyone at the table realized. I think you did, but I'll bring it up with you now. Okay, go.
So after my birthday that evening, I had to leave Brighton early the next day to catch a flight to George.
Yes.
And flip it, I had an unbelievable night with everyone. Child lack of food there at East City Grill. Felt perfect. And then like 3 o'clock or 4 o'clock in the morning, like remember everyone's like talking about like tummy bugs and not feeling so lekker. Brew, I wake up in a panic at 4 o'clock and I've got the worst stomach and the worst nauseous I've ever felt in my life. Wake up, panic, almost shat the bed.
Dude, I almost shat the bed at the restaurant.
I don't know what it was, but anyway, so I woke up, spent like an hour in the bathroom, came back, napped, missed my flight. But when I woke, when I woke up, I felt perfect.
The second time.
So after my birthday, went home, slept, woke up, panic, gone.
Time to cuck.
And both sides.
Oh, shame, dude.
Went back to bed.
You had to toilet and tub it.
Yeah, and then went back to bed around 4 o'clock and then missed my flight because I had to get up at 4, basically. But missed my flight. So luckily, George only like a 4.5 hour drive. It's not too bad.
Yeah.
So it wasn't like I missed anything, but basically just missed my flight.
So did you just drive it?
So I just drove it. But I felt perfect. Like when I woke up the second time, I was like, bro, there's nothing wrong with me. I don't know what it was. But I felt perfectly fine. So anyway, I drove through. Got a phone call from like Skalk Brits on the way, and he's like, listen here, as soon as you get here, we're going straight to the links, and you go play the links. So get there. I'm a bit nervous. Like, I don't know where my stomach is. I haven't, like, literally just had a coffee on the way, which was nerve-wracking. Had a coffee and I had some water, but I actually felt fine. Got through. I mean, and then the entire week, like, you play golf, you have a couple of beers in the after party, you go to bed at 2 o'clock, next day you play golf. Mind you, a couple of days rained out, so then it was more aggressive drinking throughout.
It did rain out. I remember asking you how it went.
Yeah.
You said rained out.
Yeah.
Yes.
But yeah, and then played up until Sunday and then got back. But it was a lot of fun. And I played with a guy called Gerald Pepler. Such a G-breed, he's a country mile. What a
Really?
legend.
Gerald Pepler.
Yeah, Gerard Pepler.
Oh, okay. It's a cool name, dude. So coming back to your birthday,
Yeah.
you also had the katsu sandwich,
Yes.
which was incredible.
Incredible. Yeah.
Like I took photos of it and sent it to my family to be like, we have to eat it. You have to eat the katsu sandwich, right? Comes in that beautiful box, which I think I still have a photo of so I can attach it. And you lift the sandwich out and it comes with this like dark, smoky, thick like sauce that you dip your sandwich into. It's incredible. I wasn't drinking.
Yeah.
So I had a Coke, I think a coffee. Everyone had a beer.
Yeah.
It was you, me, Amy, Dave, Ivan.
Good to see Dave again, by the way.
So lekker to see Dave. He's such a bugger.
Dan.
Dan.
Reggie and Penny.
Reggie and Peony. So it's a lekker group of people all sitting around the table. We all eat. I get halfway through my sandwich. And you know when you get that like...
Sweat.
That like smack in the back of the head and suddenly you wet and you're just like, oh, something's not okay, right? But I'd been having stomach's fine, wake up the next day, stomach's not. Stomach's fine, wake up the next day, stomach's not. Remember I still told you in the last episode when you were like, stop being a bitch. By the way, the whole of TikTok agreed with you, which is fabulous to wake up in the morning and see everyone going, Josh, stop being a bitch. So that was great. Thank you for that. But yeah, so like the booze and stuff like that and dairy and stuff just hasn't been agreeing with my stomach. We chow and I get through the second half of the sandwich going like, let me just quickly get this done. And if I need to duck for the bathroom, I'll find the bathroom somewhere. Gets to a point, dude, that I'm sweating bullets. And I try to pull a fast one and go to the bathroom to pee. And you just let a little bit of a fart out. And then you feel better, right? Like you kind of like, oh, okay, my stomach's fine. I'll get to the bathroom later when I go home.
No.
I come back to the table. I sit down and I go, it didn't work, dude. My stomach was kicking
She had no choice.
So now I'm going, I need to go to the bathroom. Where's the bathroom? Right behind our table. And it's a co-ed bathroom with that knoppy that you press in the wall and the door slides open and closed. Also, there's only 2 cubicles with 2 toilets. Beautiful bathroom, by the way, but only 2 toilets.
You're about to ruin it.
I'm about to wreck this restaurant. And it's not a door close, turn the key. It's a slide door with a latch that latches into the wall.
So doesn't like vacuum suck.
No! So there's a gap in the bloody door, right? So your cake comes out, which was the most insane cake. The Bomb Squad cake. Comes out, they bring it to the table. Now I'm thinking we've eaten, it's done, we're all going home. So I'll make it home, right? Then the cake comes, happy birthday, the whole thing. I'm like, okay, what I'm going to do is I'm going to sing happy birthday to you.
Run off.
And run. And while everyone's still celebrating, I'm ducking. And you have to tell me if you noticed this.
I remember this, yeah.
Did you see me leaving? So I duck out, go to the bathroom. I'm like, listen, it is what it is. This is embarrassing, but this is where I find myself. This is a situation that I'm in, right? Go to the bathroom. I come out the cubicle and I'm going, I don't want to come out the bathroom a second time and have everyone go, oh, where were you? So I take my phone out and I send a voice note to Jess, but I'm holding it that it looks like I'm on the phone. And I come out the bathroom and I'm like, yes, like it's such a mad thing that she said that I can't believe she would do that to you. But like, what do you think? And then I'm just silent. for 5 seconds and the voice note's just running. Wow, no, I don't know, because I was thinking the same thing. So I come out the bathroom and I'm hiding against the wall, having this fake phone call.
This fake voice note.
And Peony and Reg turn to see me, and I'm just like, how's it, guys? Sorry, just on the phone for 1 second. I'll be right with you. Send the voice note. And I come around the wall to the table, and everyone's dead silent. And I sit down, and everyone slides a plate. Here's your piece of cake. And I was so keen on cake, but my stomach.
Oh, shit.
And I was like, okay, cool. I'm gonna chow cake now, and I hope I don't have to go back to the bathroom.
Yeah, for a third time.
Did you guys notice that I left twice?
No, so it was.
Because it felt like
we
it.
We mentioned like, fuck, is Josh on such a big diet that like when he sees cake, he runs away.
Oh, that's fine. Okay.
Yeah. I mean, being fake pepper sprayed in a TV show is quite a scene, bro.
That was fun, dude.
Yeah. How was it? How was Die Kantoor? Bro, I have such a laugh at that thing. Like, I think
it's a great show.
my missus is always just like, it's so funny seeing Skulk Poseidon on my TV. I always just see him on my social media.
Yeah.
But I mean, it looked like a fun production. Like, I think with all of them, I think they're nailing it. Like with the office vibe,
Great group of people.
Yeah.
The set that they were filming in, you walk in and they've built, I mean, this is every set most of the time, but you walk into a full-on office. Each person's desk or each character's desk that they're sitting at has like handwritten sticky notes that each actor has written themselves to be like, this is my character, this is the kind of things that they would think and say. Like, it's so cool. They each customized their space to be special to their character. You had some of the crew when I got there to film. If there's a piece of the set that isn't being used to film, the crew and head office are in that area working. So like there's always work being done in this office space. It was very cool.
No.
Director was great. Some of the people.
Tell me a bit more about your role. Like, I mean, it wasn't shot like much closer, but like you were there, like the mechanic, and then it's like, what? Like,
Yeah.
What?
Yeah. What's less? It was, so the way that it came across was I got told, look, it was going to be a very brief appearance. It's an Afrikaans show, but they're okay with you being English. So I was like, cool, I just want to be a part of, and I'd researched it. And I was like, this is going to be
fun.
An incredible show. My agent even phoned me and she was like, take this. Like the show's going to do very well. You also get the chance to meet actors that like you say, I've seen on social media and in other shows and movies. And like, I just love the chance to learn from these people. So I was just stoked to be there. And it was very like, okay, Josh, these are the 4 very brief lines that you're going to say from the truck yard on the other side. Yeah. If you want to change it. You want to swap this, swap it. You want to like, and it's cool to work with comedic actors because every take you do, something new gets thrown. And the gentleman that I was doing the scene with from afar, and then he comes out to beat me and sprays me, he is so good. So good. Like every time we did a take, there was something new that he had. And so in between takes, I'm literally standing in the parking lot going like, what do you do to like try keep up with him?
Yeah, because you have to improvise every time. Right?
Yeah, because he's going to do something different. So like he'd come forward, we do this whole thing, try a version, and then I'd go to him and be like, listen, I have this idea. I'm going to come at you, spray me. I'm going to hang off your tie. Like I'm, and then like fucking get me a second time. Like tried that. Does it work? Doesn't work. What does director say? Try something new. Like I was saying to you, I wanted to get hit by his car.
Yeah.
I wanted to get sprayed and then stumble around to try find him and then get hit by the car and land on the bonnet and roll off. I was like, that'd be hilarious. The director was like, no, we're not doing that. We're not hitting you with a vehicle. But it'd be great. It'd be such a statement, right?
I would have.
But very cool. I feel very lucky. I mean, as brief as it is, it was so brief, but it was very cool to get to see it because they really are one, great actors and incredible comedian or comedic styled actors in a room together, just having fun. And that's what comes out, you know?
I mean, the show's making me want to buy Polony, which is
Dude, the fact that they thought of it being a polony is so
Processed
good.
meat.
It's so clever, dude. Shout out to them. Well done. That's
Well
a
done.
phenomenal show.
Yeah, well done.
Yeah, well done, guys. What a great show.
Quickly want to get into some results of the weekend.
Let's do it.
The one URC game that was being played was the Lions and the Sharks. So the Lions beat the Sharks 34-22 at Ellis Park. So well done to the Lions. I think the Sharks were still hungover from
Celebrating.
they were still hungover from celebrating after the Stormers doubleheader.
Wow, dude, what a turn.
I mean, anything can happen in the URC, in my opinion.
Yeah.
For me, it's the most unpredictable, especially between. Anything can happen. But especially with like the South African sides, for me, like I don't know how it's going to be in the last 10 rounds. Like the South African teams are super unpredictable for me. Like one big build-up for the Stormers in the opening couple of weeks, undefeated, like everyone's saying like this year, possibly Stormers URC champion, goes and loses, like everyone starts writing them off. Same, Sharks, tough start, bit of a hype now, lose again. The Bulls as well, like tough start. Lions were up and down all the time, but it's so unpredictable. You never know. Like a South African team can go overseas and beat basically any side, in my opinion. But some results of the weekend that was actually quite interesting, and I actually wanted two games I want to talk about. Is the England-Ireland game. I honestly thought with my predictions as well from a couple of weeks ago, what I've mentioned was I actually thought England's going to beat Ireland.
Yes.
And it's not because, yes, the media has a bit of an influence. Everyone like talking about on a downward spiral. The Irish are talking about the team has lost their mojo. England's on this up. But like really watching the game over the weekend without a BNN, which is like a first for me, which is
Well played.
which is quite impressive.
Well played.
I actually thought like the Irish played a real complete game. I think they took their opportunities when they had them. There was a stat in the first, I think it was in the first 30 minutes of the game. They only had like three entries into the 22 of England, and each time they got away with points. So
Damn.
And England at that stage had like 5 or 6 entries, and they didn't get away with points once. So just in the way that Ireland actually executed on their game plan and tactics, and how they outperformed England, or like unlocked the defense of England and actually finished some tries, made me realize like this Ireland team's not going away. They want to try and build momentum going into next year's World Cup. So that was for me a big performance. I don't know what your thoughts would be from a fan point of view, but for me it was a very interesting game to watch. Stoked that Ireland is good again. Not sure what's going on in England camp. I think they're struggling a little bit, and hopefully they find some form going into the last couple of rounds.
From a fan perspective, I could hear the little bits and pieces that I did read. People were very confident for England.
Yeah.
English fans were loud, they were confident, they were making statements that the game was going to be theirs based on Ireland's most recent performance there before. So I think people were going, Ireland's falling off, they don't have enough steam, England's on the up, we got this massive upset. But like you say, South African teams have been unpredictable. This Six Nations,
It's also,
I've been like, what?
what's going on? That is like the only true one that keeps showing good performances is the French. But we all know that with like the French, like their top 14 have been one of probably the toughest competitions globally. Like for a while now, they've always performed well in the European Championship. So we would expect the French to be good. But another interesting game for me was the Welsh and the Scottish game, because for up to 74 minutes or 75 minutes, the Welsh led the game.
Yep.
It was a bit of like brilliance from Russel with that quick kickoff. that caught them.
was incredible.
They caught them napping and possibly turned the game around. But hopefully we see some fight from the Wales. Like, I would love to see them just win one game going forward. But yeah, I mean, better from the Welsh. They showed some heart, and then when they show heart, like how that stadium just starts buzzing like that.
Beautiful stadium.
Yeah, with the roof.
Damn, it's a nice stadium with the lights and the overcover roof.
We must take GameTime on a end of year tour with the box once.
We must actually
just
do
go
that.
with.
That'd be incredible.
Just
we're available.
we're available. Russell, pick me.
Yeah, we're saying we're ready if you need us. I can run on. I could be a distraction.
Water now.
Yeah, I can be our kicker. We'll do it like football. I'll walk on, kick, and then leave again.
Yeah. So, it's interesting results, but yeah, Stoke, good rugby this weekend.
It was great, dude. I watched Scotland-Wales with Callum, who's Scottish. And I said to him, yeah, dude. It was 65 minutes of Callum going, what are we doing? The amount of knock-ons from Scotland was mad, dude.
They get 13-3 at one stage, 13-4. It's like crazy stats.
It was insane, dude. Handling errors were through the roof. And it was, they'd start working phases beautifully, obviously orchestrated and led by Finn Russel, who is, that guy's incredible. He's so good. Work forward, swing, drop. And Callum would be like, Oaks, listen, make a plan here, dude. So
do something.
Yeah, do something. Catch with your chest. Even after Scotland scored a try, Wales went for the kickoff. First catch from Scotland in their own 22. Boop, drops. Yeah. Right back into own 22, defending again. Like the mental fortitude that Scotland needed to have to pull through in those last 15 minutes was extremely exciting to watch, but also exhausting. Like I said to Callum, we're in such a spoilt, and I mean it in the good sense of the word, we're in such a spoilt era right now with how well the Springboks are doing, that sometimes I forget the feeling of watching a game where you're going, anyone could win this. Yeah. And I know we say that like against, I'm not saying we the best thing since sliced bread. We kind of are. But us against New Zealand, you're still going, oh, this could kind of, us against England or France. So there's still that feeling, but we don't have the feeling of 13 handling errors. What are we doing? Why did we do that? We don't have that. We're in a space now where it's like, it kind of feels like it's always our game to lose when we do lose. Whereas when you watch something like Scotland-Wales, you're going, someone needs to pull something special out the bag here and walk away with this win, which they did in the last 15 minutes. But I wanted to read you some comments because Callum was reading the comments out saying how it's just the most typical Scotland performance you could ever have, where it was like, Scotland kind of won by accident, you know, like they were trying to lose and they managed to win. Like that's how it felt. Fan comments, the Finn Russel kickoff try was genius personified. What a game from Wales. I haven't seen them play that way for a long time. That game was so enjoyable to watch.
That's what I also said, like, I haven't seen them play like that for a long time.
They were like keen to go. It was really cool. That's unfortunate that you didn't hold that winning score till the end, but my hopes for Wales to come back in the elite of rugby are back. Don't despair, Welsh people, and be proud of your team from a Frenchman. Still no win, but a better game. Well done, Wales, and well done, Scotland, on your win. The Welsh falling asleep at the reset is what did it. It would be nice if the highlights included what led up to the sin bin events and penalties. Yeah, it was pretty much just a high tackle, head contact without a wrap. My blood pressure can't deal with being a Scotland fan anymore. Fair play to Wales, though. If I were a Welsh fan, I'd have seen a hell of a lot of positives in that 80 minutes. Even one of the commentators, apologies that I don't know his name, maybe he commentated, but after the game, they do those interview chats on the field. Yeah. He played for Wales. Sorry that I don't know his name. But he was saying, I wouldn't look at that 80 minutes and go, oh, we lost, and take away a negative. Wales showed so much promise in that. Yeah. What I'm excited for, and correct me if I'm wrong, we haven't seen this game yet, Wales-Italy.
Yeah, it should come up. Yeah.
It's coming up, right? Week after this week.
Yeah.
That I'm excited for, because you're going to see the two quote unquote underdogs kind of get to show
Yeah. Who's not going to get the wooden spoon?
exactly.
Yeah.
That I'm keen on. And I'm also keen for,
I'm keen for the French-England game.
that's going to be interesting.
Yeah. And then Ireland-Scotland.
I know Scotland are playing Ireland at home and then France at home, right?
Possibly, yeah. I'm not 100% sure.
I think something, because Callum was going over it and he was like, if we win this and they lose this and there's a chance we come out on top. But after this, like, walloping that France just gave Italy, France are on top of the
Yeah, they'll be
of
on
the
top.
board.
So it will probably come down to a big scoreline if Scotland beats Ireland, first of all, and then they have to beat the French, which can be tough.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Arguably two of the hardest games right at the end of the Six Nations, which
So
is
they
tough.
said it's going to become so the French-England game's not that big anymore because of the loss England took. Because they predicted that that's going to be the difference, the key difference. If England goes undefeated,
Okay.
that might be the difference. But then the French, if Scotland then beats the French, then that becomes the game.
If Scotland beat the French, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
So,
I'm keen on that. Good luck to all of them. It was
Yeah.
very cool to see Scotland playing so well. Question.
Yes.
That try that was scored based off of Finn Russell's kick when on the reset, right?
Yes.
It was orchestrated in such a way that it was their wing that was taking too long to get back, and there was that gap on the wing that he kicked for, and then
Yeah, almost like when I looked at it, like it looked like the whole team was slow to react.
yeah.
Like they, sorry, sneeze.
Bless you.
Just cut that out.
No, keep it in. It's sexy. I'm going to freeze frame that, and that's going to be your cover face for the thumbnail.
Oh shit. Like when you watch the highlights, it almost looked like the entire Welsh side was still like on the 10-yard line, like still like almost at their meeting or their little huddle where they had water.
Yeah.
And then they were like jogging back slowly. So no one was like physically looking at Finn. Because remember, the ball boy always runs like, as soon as a guy takes a kick to pulse, the ball boy comes with the ball and puts it down. So it's not like you have to wait for a ball to come. And then they were still like jogging back, and then he kicked, and then the guy with the fresh legs came on, and he just like, Darcy came on, and they just
Yes, he bulleted.
And then good take. I mean, that ball was he was still like dodging people, and then he still had to catch it.
Yeah.
But
it was a Chesy
It's a
moment.
cheesy moment, yeah.
Yeah.
No, it was brilliant. It was.
So all he had to wait for was every Welsh player to be on that side of the half, and he could go.
No, you don't have to wait for that.
Really?
Yeah. The ball just has to travel more than 10 yards, 10 meters.
Oh, I thought you had to wait for every opposing player to actually be in their
No,
half before you can take
if
the
they're
kick
late,
off.
they're late.
No ways. Okay. Why does that not happen more often then?
Normally the guys are quite alert.
Okay.
Yeah. So there was only a couple of guys that really tried it throughout the years. I think like Finn Russell loves to do it, but he always comms with the guys around him, so he just won't do it on his own. And then a guy like Sexton sometimes did it, but it doesn't happen that often. Like normally the team is ready and they're waiting, but it hardly happens where guys sprints back, picks up the ball and just kicks it.
It was mad.
Yeah.
It was from that moment that I think,
Yeah, that's what. In my opinion, that's definitely what turned the game.
it started going downhill a bit from there.
And Wales had another opportunity to score, and then they created a turnover, and then Scotland kicked it out, and there was another big moment because Wales could have scored, and then they lost the ball at a breakdown or something, which was like in the final.
Yeah, it was in Scotland's 22.
Yeah, it's like in the final 10 minutes of the game or 5 minutes of the game, and then.
What was the call with the Scotland line-out? They played this beautiful piece where it was the line-out straight down, I think, to Finn. And all he did was offload it, and they made it right down the wing and scored. And the ref blew and was like, no, I told you not to throw.
Oh, they had like that. They threw it to the guy in front, and he turned around and played the flanker coming through the middle.
Yes.
Yeah. So it was like there was. I think the ref was not in the right position, but the ref did blow the whistle and said timeout, like stop, and then they threw it.
I was confused by that.
Yeah. Because everyone celebrated,
Yeah.
and then the ref kept blowing his whistle. He's like, no. I told you guys to wait.
But if it's your line out,
Yeah, you still have to wait for the ref. Like the ball needs to be alive.
okay.
When he says time off, the ball's dead.
What was his reasoning for time off? Sorry, you said
There was either injury or something happened on the far side of the field where he wasn't in position to ref the line out.
Okay.
But he did ask for timeout. Yeah, I can remember. Yeah, you can hear him across the TV.
You can. I really enjoyed that game.
Yeah.
So it's nice watching a game where neither side is your country. Because you're like, meh, whatever the result, I'm just here for the love of the game, and I just enjoy watching good rugby.
Exactly.
It's really nice watching games like that.
So we got this just on URC news. We got the Lions Stormers back this weekend. We got a lot of URC fixtures back, but we got Lions Stormers at Ellis Park. So we got the predictions brought to you by, for now, Bomb Squad.
There we go. I like that, actually.
Yeah.
Predictions brought to you by Bomb Squad.
Bomb
there
Squad.
we go.
Bench your thirst.
Bench your thirst.
I don't know, bro. It's going to be tough.
Lions Stormers. Stormers, dude.
Yeah, Stormers. Hopefully, like, fuck, I don't know. Sorry.
I'm confident. I'm saying Stormers. Sorry, Lions. I do love the Lions.
I say Stormers as well. Okay.
Okay.
Let's leave it at that.
You don't want to give a score.
No, I've been very shocking with my scores to you.
But maybe this is the one that is the turnaround.
It's the one that turns around.
Maybe.
Okay, I'm going to go 34. Ooh, it's basically what the Lions did to the Sharks. I'm going to go 34-28. It's going to be a close game.
34, damn, high scoring game.
34-28, and the game's going to end with the Lions going to be in the lead, and then the Stormers are going to do something to turn the game around and win it.
Wow.
Yeah.
I'll go like a 21-14 vibe.
Okay.
Yeah, something like that.
3 tries to 2.
Yeah, something
all
like
the
that.
kicks
Yeah,
are converted.
yeah. There's going to
Is
be
there going to be like any drama in the game, like red cards or?
100%. It depends. How much
don't
does
know,
each
like-
team have to prove right now? I think the Lions beating the Sharks makes them go, well, let's just take the Stormers too. But
Yeah,
the
of course.
Stormers are going, Oaks.
Yeah, we haven't won a game in 2 weeks.
Yeah, we need to make some.
It sounds bad.
corrections
Like
here.
if I say it like that, haven't won a game in 2 weeks. I mean, the poor Wales haven't won a Six Nations game in
5 years.
6 years.
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah. But look, it is fact. We haven't, Stormers haven't won a game in, 2 weeks. This will now be a third technically.
In a couple of weeks, yeah.
Yeah, but I think the Stormers are going to come out.
Out of the last 4 games, the Stormers have played. They only won 1. Technically.
See, when you put it like that.
Yeah, so they lost Quins, they beat Tigers, and then they lost.
But then again, you can turn it around again and go look at the whole season.
Yeah, of
we
course.
haven't lost a single game away.
We have.
Sorry, not away, overseas. On tour.
Yeah.
Traveling, flying, moving,
Yeah, but we
shifting to Europe. Yeah. So that's
We
good.
have.
We didn't lose a game away, did we?
Yeah.
In Europe.
Quins gave us 80 points in Europe or in UK.
Oh, when we did the whole quote-unquote B-side thing.
Yeah.
You're right.
Yeah.
You're right. They did take that game. Shit, I forgot about that game.
Yeah.
That's a bad mood kind of game.
Moving on.
Moving on, sorry. I'm getting carried away here.
Keep loving this Winter Olympics situation because
Yeah.
you see it everywhere on social media. Unfortunately, you can't see it on SuperSport. Guys, fix that.
Should we talk about this?
What?
That Canal Plus bought the rights to all the SuperSport broadcasting.
You reckon because Canal Plus, we're going to see more
Canal
Europeans.
Plus.
Canal Plus. It's what you call it, bro. Come on. Canal Plus.
Canal Plus.
Yeah, Plus.
Yeah. That's the name now.
That was my job, by the way. That Canal Plus bought it. We're going to see more European sports.
I think so. I think it's also going to restructure the way that you get to watch the Springboks play.
Also, big difference in the way that the games were broadcasted. So I really enjoy that.
Very true.
Yeah.
Very true.
I really loved what they did with the England-Ireland game. The way that the cameras followed the game. The commentators were brilliant, in my opinion.
They were.
Same with the Welsh game. I thought they were excellent. Talking about like Canal Plus in France, the Winter Olympics, the fact that these Oaks medals keep breaking. Imagine like you just done this 4-hour cross-country triathlon race or biathlon, whatever you call it, with the shooting and the skis and the going and the going.
Yeah.
And you moeg. Get on the podium and then ding, ding.
Stephen, here's your gold medal.
Here's your gold medal and your flowers. I don't know if they get flowers.
I think they do, but they hold it.
And
like
then you
this.
sing the anthem, and then it just goes. Tick, tick,
Yeah.
ding.
Dude,
And
it's
it just
bad.
and it just catches the slope. Do you go after it?
No.
Or you just go, give me another one, bitch.
Yeah. Because going after it is like, you know, when your hat blows off your head in the wind in the waterfront,
You do the first 10 meters, you go after it.
and then
But
you
if
give
it-
up.
And then what if it goes? It goes.
Yes.
Because this has happened to me before.
I'll like try, and then it moves. I'm like, okay, well, I have this hand now. If I don't get it that second time, this hat belongs to whoever it belongs to now. It's done.
It belongs to the world.
Yeah. Or it stops, a person stomps on it. And I go, hey, sorry, buddy, that's me. And hopefully they give it to me.
You know what has happened to me as my version of Winter Olympics was went for a ski trip a couple of years ago. And I was snowboarding for the first time. So you know when you get on the flats, snowboarding becomes like one hell of a bitch.
Oh, really?
It's like it's almost impossible to. You need a skier with you to like tow you, so they can like walk with the skis, and then you stay on your snowboard, and then they pull you.
Oh, you've got to like...
You got to have like the shimmy
Yeah.
forward. So if you got no gradient or you're just like a bit uphill, like you're not making it up there. You need to like unclick, and then it's like you have to kick yourself forward.
Oh, damn.
Like everyone who's probably been snowboarding before knows where the story is going. But I decide, fucking smart ass that I am, to unclip my thing, pick up my snowboard, walk the rest of the flat to where my friends are waiting, put my snowboard down. My snowboard, I put it like down like this, and there's the slope. Put it down like this. It goes ding, turns, rockets. No human on top of it.
Yeah.
Rockets down the mountain. Channing and Greg, they like fucking chase after. Channing's also, Greg's on skis. I'm like running. Like it goes like this. Like the slope goes this and goes a little bit up and then just like straight blue track down. So I bolt, and as the snowboard like lifts off a bit, I jump. It's like, and I'm trying to catch it, miss it just, and the thing just shoots down the mountain.
Now it's you and the board.
No, I luckily just hit the snow hard.
Oh, okay.
Anyway, but now I'm like, bro, what the fuck? Like, I'm in the middle of the mountain. It's
Yo, how do you get that back?
so luckily Channing and them chased after it. So the slope went and made like a big dog leg, and then the snowboard just went straight off into the bush. And they luckily saw where it went into the bush, so they went down, like they unclipped their stuff, put it upstairs or like on the slope, and then hiked down.
Jeez, like, dude.
Picked the eye, and then me coming down like on my snowboard boots, like just sliding on my ass all the way down the mountain. Bro, I would feel like that if I would chase my medal like
It'd
down
be
the
like
mountain,
that.
like full send.
Off a lip. Yeah. A cracked, dinged, broken, shattered medal. Yeah. It's bad, dude. Imagine you spend your whole life trying to get a gold in the Olympics, you get it, and then the gold breaks.
Would you snowboard or would you ski?
Snowboard.
From
Skiing confuses me, dude. Two
It
separate
does.
quitters. I don't know about that, eh?
I don't know.
Use
I
pizza
might-
slice?
Is pizza? Need a pizza?
What's the other way?
Death.
Oh, pizza. We stick to pizza.
The other way is groin gone.
Okay, I'm pizza slicing the whole way down the mountain. I just hear of the horror stories of everyone getting injured on their holiday skiing.
People get tweaked out a bit.
Yeah.
Like a little bit of a shoulder, elbow, or wrist. Yeah, that's the thing. Like people,
coccyx.
coccyx. My coccyx was super painful.
dude. My dad broke his coccyx. You want to know how? He was in a river and he was holding the tube behind him, like a round tube. And he held it and he jumped to land in the tube. And a rock was sticking out the middle of it. And he landed on the rock, shattered his coccyx, and then floated down the bloody river with a shattered coccyx. I can't imagine anything worse. Like, as I tell the story, my naught just goes, yeah, I pucker up, dude. That
It's like the Titanic. It's like this much of the rock sticked out, but there's this much boulder.
this much underneath. Yeah, dude.
You couldn't see. So they say skiing is easier to learn,
Okay.
harder to master. Snowboard is more difficult to learn, but you master it a bit quicker. Why I like snowboarding? So it's harder to learn in the beginning. So remember with skis, you got 2 skis, and now you have to like maneuver this thing down the mountain.
Yeah.
So you start like a very shallow slope or like very low gradient slope. Then you like pizza, and then you'll teach you like how to lean.
Yeah, I'm going to be with all the kids, dude.
Huh?
I'm going to be with all the kids.
Bro, those kids ski better than adults.
Oh, really?
Yeah, like I check these little penguins coming down the slopes, and I'm like, and they just go, and then they're not no fear, bro. They just send it, and I'm
I
like
wanna do that.
gliding everywhere, and I'm like braking, braking all the time. They just go like 1, 2, 3 turns, and then go like, okay, see you down at the bottom. But they just send it.
That's badass.
That is badass, bro.
Because they fall, they don't shatter anything, they just roll.
And those they've got these big puffy jackets on helmets, so you can't see any skin. So it's like gloves this big. Their puffy jacket hangs to their knees. These skis are like this big, and then they just go like.
That's cute, dude.
Yeah, right? And they parallel ski all the way down. I'm like, this is crazy.
Yeah, I want to do that.
So Amy skis. So I reckon this year I'll get it down a red slope.
Is that the most difficult?
No, it's like double black diamond or something. I don't know what you call it, but like devil's ball sack. I go through bunny hop and
Yeah.
children's playbook.
That sounds a lot more fun than Devil's Ball Sack. Yeah. You guys take on the Devil's Nut Sack. I'll sit with the bunny trail with the rainbows and unicorns.
Lucifer's chimney is the other one that you can take, but it's
Really? Fuck, I was about to say, dude, these are great names. Like, I'm not touching that one. Yeah. Wait, one's easier to learn, the other's easier to master.
yeah.
Should we look on our list, our ESPN list, and see where they rank according to that statistical fact that you have?
Yeah,
That was a sentence and a half to get out of my
that is.
mouth. So ESPN globally ranked the most difficult sports. Now, I'm assuming that it means the most difficult sports to master.
it should be.
Yeah, like to be pro,
Okay.
right? Not to just play.
I haven't heard this list.
No, you have no idea what I'm about to tell you. Blind ranking for you. So the title is Degree of Difficulty in Sports Ranking. At number 1,
Go number 20 first.
you know who's going to be so stoked about the number 1? Okay, you want me to start at 20?
Start at 20. Oh, why would you start at 1?
Because I don't know where 20 is on this list. Okay, at 20, we have distance cycling.
I mean, if you got a good VO2 max, you can like pump it.
I mean, if you can ride a bike, you can do it. Now, I'm making cycling sound very easy, but yes, you partner that with a lot of training. Surely that's not too tough.
Yeah, distance. Like what? Like
To give you perspective, cycling for distance is at 20. Sports that are not above it: volleyball, racquetball, surfing, fencing, skiing, freestyle, team handball, bobsledding, ski jumping, badminton, rowing, rodeo, weightlifting, swimming, track and field, water skiing, table tennis, archery, curling.
I'm pissed off just with that start.
You see what I'm saying? Like,
So it's
how is
difficult to-
cycling for distance easier than archery? Or, sorry, more difficult than archery?
Is it based on like how fit you must be?
It's giving it... Oh, yes, dude, there's like
A lot of stuff.
a Musa system here with points. And they just have the rank at the end.
Okay.
So
Yeah, ESPN can come after us, but I mean, that is, if
you've
it's based on pure like difficulty.
surely not. You've got cycling for distance and volleyball meeting in 20th.
Oh.
I don't know how I feel
there's
about that, dude.
surfing, like,
Surfing sits at
I mean, there's big wave surfers that die
23rd.
every year because of that. Anyway, but yeah, I can imagine that being tough, like in your competitiveness, like cycling against,
That's a good point you make.
like you're not just going to win
That's a good point you make. The standard of
how good those oaks are.
performance might be mad. It's like the Tour de France.
Yeah.
That's insanity.
Yeah.
But then it shouldn't be 20th. Then it should be even higher. Because
But that's probably based on that statistic. It's based on like how good of a cyclist a guy from the Tour de France is and how difficult it is to become a Tour de France cyclist.
apparently it's one of the most challenging events on the
Okay,
planet.
but then it's fine. Then we can leave it.
Then it should be higher.
Okay, what's 19? And we'll figure it out quickly if we like this. list.
So we had cycling for distance and volleyball for tie at 20. Figure skating
Okay.
comes in at 19th. That makes sense.
Yeah.
And just before, at 18, we have speed skating.
I mean, you saw some wipeouts at, like I've seen some wipeouts
Did
on
you
my
see the guy
social,
get hit in the face?
nipped in the face, like nipped in the butt.
At, what are we at now?
17.
17th, you've got field hockey.
I mean, compared to like some of like fencing and the other stuff that you mentioned earlier, I don't know. I mean, I've seen kids of 7-year-old playing field hockey
Dude, I played a lot of field hockey.
and being quite good at it.
Field hockey is not more difficult than fencing or archery.
My one business partner is on a field hockey trip at the moment, and they drink more brandy than they play hockey.
Exactly.
But they're probably not Olympic standard.
Yeah,
field
they're
hockey.
there for the shits and gigs.
Yeah, exactly.
That is true. But that is a mad one to have that high up.
Yeah, but I can see the difficulty in it.
There we go. At 16, track and field pole vault.
Oh, cheapest.
That I back.
That I back is a difficult thing to learn and
Yeah.
to do.
And to be incredibly good at.
Yeah.
Because every competitor is like 1 inch away from the guy or girl before.
Yeah.
That's mad.
And it's like a breath of wind or a cock being too big and you knock down the pole.
Yes, like that one homie that had that happen. Shout out to, we will never forget
Forget
that. I don't know what his name is. I don't know who he plays for or competes
We
for.
will never forget him.
We'll never forget him. We'll never forget that, man. At 15, we have rodeo steer wrestling. Do you know what that is?
I can just imagine. It must be like 1,000 men taking on a bull.
So they come out on a horse.
And then they jump off the horse back and they have to
Yes.
pull the steer down.
Yeah. So they come out the gate. Let me show you a photo.
So you jump on the bull's back,
Dude,
Grab
they
him
do
by-
that.
grab him by the horns.
They, on a horse, release you and horse,
Next to the bull.
paard en koei, at the same time.
Yeah, you
Then
steer.
you must leave paard,
Jump on steer's
Koei.
back
horn to the ground,
and then tie up his
and then
leg
and they tie him.
for speed.
It's madness, dude. It's one of my favorite things to watch.
Yo, I mean, yeah, I back that.
That's okay. But then we screw it all up again by putting lacrosse above that.
I've not actually watched. I don't exactly know how the game of lacrosse works. It's like guys pretending to be like horseback and then running around with a little net and
Yeah.
a ball and then just chucking it at each other.
Yeah.
And then you have to catch it and then try and shoot into a net.
It's like ice hockey, except not like ice hockey at all. So it's on a field rather than on ice, and
Yeah.
you keep the ball net to net rather than on ground. But I stand corrected on this. They also fight and like mud each
And
other.
you can hit them with a stick.
Yeah, and like, so it's got the same physicality as what like an ice hockey game does, from what I've seen. And then there's a giant goal that you chuck it in.
This could be a good challenge for us, actually.
Lacrosse.
No, not lacrosse.
Oh.
But like, have you seen the lady that does the average person in every Olympic event? Like having one average person and then compete in an Olympic event to see how average we actually are compared to how.
That's a great idea.
And we do the top 20 sports. We go train a little bit for it and then try it out once and see how average we are in those sports. I mean, tackling a steer would be quite a.
I was about to say, Amy might have to do that.
Yeah, I think she's got the skill because she's got the horseback, the riding a horse,
And she can leg press 300 kilos. So,
yeah. Okay, but we'll work out the semantics of this thing.
okay.
Okay.
So lacrosse is at 15th,
Yeah.
14th. Then rugby.
Okay.
So rugby at 13th, the numbers are weird because some of them tie and then they don't tell you 12th. They just go 11-11. So we might be one off for most of these. But, dude, for rugby to rank higher than steer wrestling, pole vaulting, figure skating.
It's a tough sport. It should be number one.
That's badass, dude.
Yeah.
What? Okay, hang on. I'm going to ask you a question that I think will tie it all up nicely. One above rugby, water polo.
Yeah, the drowning factor. Yeah.
You got to be
It's like
mad fit.
Yeah. And basically water polo is like rugby but in the water. And you can throw the ball forward.
True.
Yeah. You tackle each other.
They beat the crap out of each other.
Yeah.
I got told the horror stories that they would grow their toenails on purpose and then shave them down to be sharp. And then you could claw other people with your toenails.
Oh, that is disgusting.
Yeah. Yeah.
And gross if you do that. And I know you.
That's next level. Yeah. One above water polo, skiing alpine.
Yeah.
I don't know what that is.
Yeah, it's like up in the mountains.
What are you like? The
Yeah,
downhill,
like
the Satan's ball sack or the
Yeah.
Lucifer's
Chimney.
chimney. Okay, that makes sense if you're on the double, triple, diamond, golden, black route. Soccer.
I would agree with soccer because it's a skill-based sport. And I don't think a lot of people is good enough to get to that skill level to be pro soccer players. There's so many of them.
It's a good point. That's what I think makes it difficult, that there's so many people doing it that your chance of breaking through is very slim.
Very slim.
But in terms of physicality, brutality, I don't think any of that's there.
No. Yeah, like finesse, yes.
Finesse, yes.
Yeah, but not, there's no physicality. There's like pure fitness. You need to be fit. That's like, you need to be super fit.
True.
Finesse, skill set, yes. But the other stuff, like all the other things that you would add in, like for rugby, for instance, would not be there. But they would be twice as fit as rugby players.
You think so?
Like running ability. Like they run close to double what we would run, but they don't have the contact. So it's like you're measuring it up.
True.
Yeah. So we need to be like the ability to up and down, take contact, still run. They just need to be able to run, stop, go. But I think for difficulty and skill level, I agree. I think it's one of the.
I would have put it a lot higher than, or a lot lower than that position. Just above soccer, I don't agree with this one. Baseball.
Yeah, I don't know.
Dude, baseball's insanely difficult. To hit a baseball at a pro level.
And the guy's throwing it in a box this big.
And he's throwing it at like, 100 and something miles an hour. No, dude, I don't know if that.
So where does cricket rank on that thing?
Yeah, cricket's not on here. Yeah, cricket's not on there.
Yeah, okay.
Ish. But very good question, because cricket compared to baseball, baseball's tough, dude.
Yeah, I think baseball's tough as well because your bat's this big. And then that guy throws it overarm. Not like softball, it's baseball.
Yeah, well, that actually, funny enough, says baseball / softball. That I don't agree with.
But anyway,
softball, no.
But they throw, and they can throw it like in an area to get a strike. So it's not like you're protecting your wicket in cricket. Like cricket, you've got time. Like you can get into the innings, and the guy bowls in certain areas. So, but with baseball is swing 3 strikes, you're gone. And then the other thing is, if that guy throws it down the middle and you don't make a swing, you're also gone.
Yeah, so they've got a curve ball, a fast ball.
Yeah, they can throw
this
different
ball,
styles.
that ball.
Yeah,
It's mad. Like, I don't understand how they hit that ball, I'll be honest.
And then also how many? It's like that to hit a home run, you need over like 400 yards,
yeah, it's far.
which is like I don't know, 120 meters, 150 meters. I don't know how many 400 yards is.
I think you're pretty spot on.
That is moer far. And then the guy that fields out there needs to be able to throw the ball 100 meters.
Dude, a baseball typically must travel between 310 and 400 feet.
Feet to meters.
Let's see. Let's go with 400.
To hit a home run.
120 meters.
Yeah, no, it's not bad. Not bad. Eh?
Oh, you're pretty spot on. Yeah.
So then he fields it out there. So the guy just misses the home run. It hits the wall. He picks it up. Now he has to get it to first base or second base because the Oak's like trying to get 2 bases. Bro, the Oak throws the ball 100 meters.
Yeah.
Well, I don't know how far the base from the wall is, but say 90 meters.
Yeah.
He has to throw that thing.
A 90-meter throw.
90-meter throw.
Yeah. It's a mad
I
sport,
would
dude.
throw. The first one I would try. I would throw and I would stand up and my arm would have traveled 50 meters.
Yes.
Because it would just dislocate out of socket, skin would tear, the ball would still be in my hand.
Fly like a tail,
Yeah.
holding onto the ball. Above baseball, we have gymnastics.
Yeah, I back that.
100% agree.
Yeah.
Above gymnastics, we have tennis.
I've seen kids at the age of 8 years old be excellent tennis players.
But then I watch high-level tennis, and it doesn't make sense to my brain.
That's so good. Eh?
I don't understand how they do that. That ball's also moving at, 100 and something kilometers an hour, and they're just placing it over an object and then down into a square.
Yeah.
I don't understand.
And
One of my best mates
you can't even see, if you stand on your baseline or your furthest point, you can't see like into that square. So you have to hit it, and then it needs to dip.
Yeah, it's weird. I don't understand the science of tennis. Above that, martial arts makes sense.
Yes.
Above martial arts, wrestling. Ooh. Wrestling hurts. Have you seen those guys do the backflips on their pip? That's mad.
They roll on their head.
Yeah,
Like
they're like on their head. Their necks are so bloody strong.
Yeah.
From wrestling, we have basketball.
I mean, if you're tall, I think when it comes to barrier to entry, must be quite high. Because
Yeah.
there's certain things that you need to achieve. You need to be taller than 6 foot something. You need to have certain skill set. Like I think your barrier to enter like a sport like golf or fencing is much easier than basketball, for instance.
Why? Because so many people play it that there's more competition?
No, you can be this tall and you can be a great golfer, but you're not going to be a great basketball player being...
This might be a little bit of a struggle. Yeah.
I mean, compared to me, so say a 5'7" guy.
Yeah. No.
You can be a great golfer. You can be number 1 in the world,
Okay, I see what you're saying.
but you can't be the best basketball player in the world if you're 5'7".
Good point.
And that's why I think it's quite high on the list.
Okay, dude, very valid point. Next, top 3.
Yeah, this is going to be interesting.
In third place, they've put football.
I don't agree with that. I think football should be in the top 20, but I think your barrier of entry is also not anyone. It's like for all shape and sizes. Like tall guys can play, short guys can play, fat guys can play, skinny guys can play.
I think it's so high up because so many people do it.
So your barrier to your entry is tough.
Yeah, and it's in one country.
Yeah.
So
But you can see this is American list, man. Come on.
100% this is. In second, they've got ice hockey.
Yes, that looks so tough.
That I back.
Yeah.
That I back. In first place, boxing.
What did I tell you, my bro?
So I'm saying Amy's going to love that that's first.
Boxing is the most difficult sport.
I think each of these are ranked according to a different characteristic. So like rugby should be high because the physical contact of the game, there's nothing else like it.
Yeah, I mean, I think if there's say 20 stuff that they rank it on, so maybe it's like team sport. Boxing would have like maybe a 2 out of 10 for team because it's just
Yeah.
you and your coach.
What are the things?
But if it's like physicality, endurance, all these things added together, and you get like a point out of 100, I think that's how it must get ranked.
Yeah, they're going, like, I think the barrier to entry thing is very interesting. If there's a shitload of people trying to play that sport, your chances are a lot smaller than if there's a few amount of people, which is maybe where things like archery and shooting get the upper hand of like, yeah, you could get to a pro level because there's less people doing it.
It's lower and
So it's a bit lower, right? Skill-wise, incredibly difficult, but like cardio or strength-wise, nothing needed.
Yeah.
So maybe that's what
do
kind
you
of...
have the
No, the little Reddit monarchy is running still.
Ah.
Collection bias. Collection bias occurs when potential errors are introduced into the initial data gathering process. While 60 sports were represented, many more were not included in their ratings. This is referred to as an undercoverage bias. Perhaps more importantly, the ratings were collected from a panel of only 8 individuals, and it is doubtful that these panelists have all comprehensive knowledge of all the sports that they were asked to rate. Processing bias. Processing bias occurs due to the handling of the data after its collection. The ESPN panel rated each sport on a scale of 1 to 10 in each of 10 skills.
Yeah.
The resulting values were then totaled and averaged with each of the skills equally weighted. Other organizations attempting to answer the same question used different methods and weightings of skills, and this all resulted in varying results.
what's those 10 skills that they rated?
That's what I'm trying to... Shit, it
Because
doesn't
that would be the interesting bit, like why you would think certain, especially just on this one article, but why certain sports would rate lower than other sports.
There we go. So it's ranked on physical demand, strength, endurance, and power, skill complexity, the technical precision required to perform the sport, the mental pressure, decision-making under stress, and the risk factor, the injury potential. So based off that, it makes sense why boxing and ice hockey... See, according to ChatGPT, it's got rugby at 3rd.
Yeah, no, it would have that.
And then wrestling, gymnastics, water polo.
Yeah. No, but I back the...
Dude, Formula One
wasn't even on the list.
wasn't even on the list.
Yeah. But it makes sense. I mean, it makes sense why speed skating is there, why rugby would be 13, why boxing, MMA, wrestling would be so high on the list, because it's quite a demanding sport.
Yeah. Well, they've given characteristics. So boxing, why it's considered the hardest: extreme conditioning and weight cutting. It's an interesting element to add. Tactical intelligence under fatigue, high concussion risk, and no teammates to save you. Ice hockey, they've got full contact collisions, sprint endurance, skill at a high speed, and decision-making in chaos.
Yeah.
Under rugby, you've got repeated collisions, strength and aerobic engine, tactical complexity, and 80 minutes of contact. Dude, rugby's mad.
Thank you, ESPN. That was a lot of fun to do.
That was a lot of fun. Yeah. Turns out I've played none of the hardest sports in the world.
I've done a couple of them.
Is that us?
That's us. Thank you, everyone, for watching.
Thank you guys so much for watching. Please don't forget to like and subscribe. Catch you next week.